Hi, it is the Human Operating System time. This channel is for education and technology. So in this channel, we investigate the what, why, how of traditional Chinese culture or ancient Chinese culture. So it includes Wing Chun, include Buddhism, and include Qigong. Now, last night I shared a video on we need to name whatever we develop or we create as our stuff, not putting the Wing Chun stuff inside there. So if I do things this way, I call it Hendrik's way, not the Wing Chun way. So the reason I already shared in the last night's video, there are many people in this world care about Chinese culture and Wing Chun culture. So let's not contribute to screw up Wing Chun for our own selfish reason. Now, this morning I woke up, already a Wing Chun friend sent me a video of somebody create his own Xiu Lim Tao set based on the 1850 Xiu Lim Tao set, where he learned a little bit from me. And so right now I like to share with you all. The first thing, this type of stuff exists even in my Sifu generations. People learn something and go create their own stuff. And however, the older generations, they don't have YouTube like this. And they are more Chinese tradition. They won't say much. Well, we have YouTube today, and I'm American or Western educated. So I'm going to pin it down once for all to clean this thing up. Why? It is to clean it up for the ancestor of the Wing Chun and to clean it up for the future generations of the Wing Chun and everybody in Wing Chun today who cares for it. See, I don't mind if people come study with me, and some they don't even pay tuition fee. But then once they learn something, they go out there and then they mix it with their Tai Chi, mix it with whatever they want, and then they use whatever the material I share with them, with whatever their combinations, and then make it a Wing Chun. In fact, they don't even understand what the heck is going on. Okay? So, let me share with you, and the entire world, mark it into the stone, cast it in stone, so that let the world know. Anybody who really study Xiu Lim Tao in full with me is not going to do that. There are Sifus in Germany, in America, in Asia who study with me and know exactly what it is. They are not doing that because I only teach the full to people who be able to keep things clean. I have no objections in people making money teaching Wing Chun. But I have problem, I have issue with people screwing up things of the Wing Chun culture for their own benefit and ignoring the entire Wing Chun culture. So it is a mess right now, need to be straightened out. So because it is, those people is basing on what I teach them, now I'm doing a clean house. I want to let the entire world know. So how to check them? Anybody who study with me properly, you ask them everything, anything in these books, You ask them to show you, they will be able to do it. Be it with the watch, the fitness tracker, and all here, they will be able to tell you, show you in details. While those people who making up things, they are not be able to do that. So, if you want to study 1850s Wing Chun, I don't want to monopolize this. I open this up for the world is so that everybody in Wing Chun know about it. Because it is inheritance for everybody, but for heaven's sake, do it properly. Don't mess it up. So that's why, again, I say, anybody who studied with me properly, you ask them any question, pick anything from this books, they can answer with you, telling you the details and even more. And it disregard of it is from Germany, from England, or from America, or from Asia, they will tell you the same thing. So someday after I die, there's only one and one 1850 Xiu Lim Tao, which is following like what in the Wing Chun Inception, the Queen Quid. There's no my way or Fa Jing or Fa Ging or whatever heck. You look at them, whoever does nowadays making up all these things, you look at their chest, you look at their breathing, you can see that. Okay? For the trained eye be able to see that. That's why I say, all the Sifu who have studied with me, if you brought out their book, ask them, they can show you, they can guide you. Like the other day, I share you on the Qi handling, like in the Wing Chun Inception, they can be able to share with you. They can coach you because they know, because they have to develop it. They have to go through months, day by day, get chewed by me and be able to handle it. Okay? So that is the reality. Again, everybody is, if they teach, it's okay for them to collect for compensation. Even you go to Harvard University, you have to pay for their educations. I have no objection on that. But do not screw up what is in the ancient Wing Chun culture. I'm not going to let anybody go for that. We are facing people like Xi Xiaodong today. We are facing many things today. And in what type of mind is this type of people still creating their own stuff, distorting things which they don't know, and adding to contribute to what? So yesterday, last night, when I'm sharing that the Wing Chun Xiu Lim Tao, remember in today's term, it has the 3 levels, the neuromuscular connection or synergy. That's the first level. Neuromuscular synergy, neuromuscular priming. That's the first level of Xiu Lim Tao. Practice Xiu Lim Tao 1850 practice in today's language. Neuromuscular, because we want to map it into the sports science today. Otherwise, nobody knows what it is. Nobody can really develop it. And if we cannot develop it, you open up to all this scam stuff where people create things left and right. So the notion is to make it so that today everybody be able to develop it. You don't pay me money, that's fine. That's culture, that's my duty, okay? Now, the first is neuromuscular connections and synergy priming. Your entire body, your 7 balls and entire body, your 8, the elements of synchronization in chapter 8 in the Wing Chun Inception, has to have synergy, has to have connection, neuromuscular connection. That is the first level of Xiu Lim Tao development. And of course you need to have the breathing, not the breathing like here and so forth. Okay? The second level is you have to be proficient now. You go to the level of become proficient on whatever I'm talking about in the chapter 8 of the Wing Chun Inception. The third level is about the development of the power, speed, strength, and accelerations based on the neuromuscular proficiency. Okay? So there are three levels there. First is you need to have the prime of the entire body. The second, get proficient. And only the third one, you be able to develop the strength, the power, the accelerations. Now the strength, the power, the acceleration is what? Is your, in Chinese terms, it's called fa jing. And when the fa jing, you have to drive in. Fa jing, issuing jing. Issuing jing is just driving. In today's words, in today's sports science, isometric training is only mean driving. Fa jing, issuing is called driving. Okay? So just to illustrate for you, like for example, the move in the Xiu Lin Tao 1850, okay, where everybody have in the Biuji set, it's like this, right? Somebody doing this, okay, but in the 1850 Xiu Lin Tao, it is doing this. But when you do this, in the first level, is the synergy of the neuromuscular of the entire body. It's not climbing here or standing in the Zhanzhuang. No, the entire body has to have a synergy. You prime that thing up. The second, then you proficient in it. The third will have the strength or the jing, the driving develop. So how does that look like? Simple. You see, the entire thing is not about standing there and playing this, okay? Remember in other video I show that the short strike meaning I have to fill in this gap. I have to fill in, my entire body have to fill in. It's not this, it's not Tai Chi. It's I have to fill this in. So anybody who develop the strength, power, and the fa jing, or be able to drive it, be able to do this. Okay, you see my body? While this hand is moving, my body is coming in. It is a short strike. So it is not standing there doing this kind of stuff, just waving the hand, thinking there's a magical jing or chi. No, you have the chapter 8 synchronizations, chapter of the Wing Chun Inception, the entire thing. You have that, okay, where you start with the first level, and then you get proficient, and then when you be able to drive it, you can play with your arm while you're moving in. That is what your Wing Chun needs for the short strike. It's not this. It's you moving in, I can do it. Like 2 or 3 videos ago, I showed you that. You have to be able to do this. Okay? And of course, when you do that, it's not putting a structure on your leg or any kinds of Tai Chi or whatever. You need to go in. You see, slam him, slam him, slam him, slam him. Otherwise, the entire Xiu Lin Tao is useless. So, my bottom line on this, to clarify, to clean this thing up, is if it is our own creations, say so. If it is the ancient, we have to show evidence. Any of my students disregard of they are living in mass. If they know it, you get the 4th book, or the 5th is coming up, the Wing Chun convergence, all of those they will know. And they can handle it, they can show you in details. So again, I have no problem for people open a school teaching because people need to make their living. However, I have issue with anybody screwing up Wing Chun, and especially whoever took from my stuff and adding more things distorted the entire Wing Chun community. I'm not going to be like those you pat my back, I pat your back stuff, okay? This is culture, this is serious. This is like academic research in the university. There's no room for that. So this is to share with you. And now you know the truth, okay? Your shielding power has to be able to move in and move out if you like. But your hand, your force have to be intact. You see, I talk to you here. Do you see a panting? I don't, right? There's all the low abs breathing. And my body can have that drive. So life is this simple. Map it into today's sports science. So every Wing Chuners can have it. I don't monopolize stuff. But I will not buy in for any screwing up Wing Chun. It disregard of whose lineage. As soon as you screw up your ancestor, that is not right. That's wrong. We need to have that righteousness. Okay? As yesterday I said, follow Bruce Lee. If it's your creation, say it's your creations. If you want to make money from your creation, then no, anybody can go make money. But don't screw up the Chinese culture. Don't screw up the Wing Chun culture.